up? G, it's your boy Apex, man, and I just got back from Atlanta last night, and I knew that they teased something last night, but I was too tired, man. We was out having fun, and I had to drive like a 7 hour trip back to Florida. I was tired, so I was just like, all right, let me just see what this is, and then I'm not gonna react to it. I'll just make a video. That's what I had in my head. I wish I didn't do it. I wish I didn't do it. But before we get into it, please, please, please consider that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. Stay tuned for all the videos that I drop. Now, I think that everybody was shocked, and I think mostly everybody, about 98% of people, were presently surprised. And if you was living underneath the rock these last 18 hours, then I'm sorry. Tekken 8 just caught a dub, man. It just won a lot of people over. They caught a dub, bro. And what is that, you might ask? They just teased the fourth guest character for Tekken, and that, ladies and gents, is Yujirohanma from Baki the Grappler. And this makes a lot of sense, man. It makes a lot of sense. First of all, the anime is great. It's just they just throw hands all day. That's all they do. Just throw hands. Ain't nobody complaining. Ain't nobody talking ish. Ain't nobody punking out. But they throwing hands, bro. And that's what Tekken is. They throwing hands. Besides, a ethereal saber, a gun, a rocket launcher. You know how that goes. You know how that goes. But he definitely fits in in this scheme of Tekken 8, man. And I, for one, is I'm all about it, man. I'm a big anime head, and I didn't think they were gonna do an anime character. I was thinking more along the lines of like they made another character from scratch, or at one point I thought it was another Final Fantasy character. I thought this was the time that people was going to get Tifa. Well, I was wrong. I think a lot of people knew it was a guest character, but not an anime guest character, and I think that is so dope, man. Because I think the other guest character that's probably the best is Akuma. Tell me, I mean, let me know if I'm wrong. Let me know if I'm wrong. But this has to be like tied for first, or a very like tied for first. But definitely he's like definitely the second best guest character. I would even go as far as some of the other fighting games DLC characters. Now, Fatal Fury had Kenshiro from Hotonoken, and that's my dude, bro. That's my dude. That was one of the first animes I watched when I was a jit back in the day, back in the early 1990s, like 91, 92. I'll be 39 this year, and I never thought he was gonna be into a game, Fatal Fury. That was gonna make me come back to Fatal Fury, and with Mortal Kombat, I loved um, Predator, and who's the one in Mortal Kombat 11? Um, was it Rainbow? Not Rainbow. Yeah, Rainbow was in there, but that's not what the one. Terminator. Terminator. Um, I mean, I Mortal Kombat got it on lock for guest characters, but Yujiro Hanma for anime wise, yeah. Tekken, y'all cooked. Y'all got that, man. Y'all got that. It was a nice little teaser. Um, but I think they did him justice because he does his martial arts. For y'all that don't know, Yujiro Hama is the antagonist for Baki the Grappler, and he is called the Org and the strongest human being on the planet. And him seeking out other strong people like Heihachi, Kazuya, Jin, Fang, like they got it. They gotta have special intros for that. It has to slap, bro. It has to. It has to. It has to. It has to. But I'm very excited to see how this is going to play out. And I think y'all should do your research with Yujiro Hama if y'all don't know. If y'all didn't watch the anime, I recommend watching just the first season. I don't want y'all binging it. I don't want y'all like, you know, going overboard. But just watch the first season and just see how this guy really acts. He's a smug son of a bitch, and he knows it too. But he knows he can back stuff up. He is a wild wild person, and I think with the different personalities in Tekken 8, it fits that script. It fits that script. So yeah, man, I'm excited. I thought we was gonna get some Bob stuff today because summer is coming around the corner. So I don't know when Bob is coming out. I want to say like July because if Roger comes out in fall, that's between I'll say end of September, beginning of October to like beginning of November. So that's the window for Roger. So hopefully Bob coming out mm, somewhere around like July time frame. So, cause that's the guy who I am interested in, but Yujiro is somebody that I am going to like literally put everything into learning this character and trying to be one of the top players. Because yujirohanma it, the anime is just cool, man, and actually getting to fight with that guy. I hope they copy some of his stuff in the anime because you know he knows a lot of different martial arts. If y'all don't know, is he knows so many. So yeah, man, it was when I first saw it, I was speechless. I had to rewatch it just to make sure that my eyes wasn't playing tricks on it. So, but yeah, man, y'all take it easy, man. Y'all hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you're feeling it, and we're gonna get back onto some Tekken. Like I said, I had to take a quick break, but we're back. Peace.